so it is to the printing press, to the recorder of man's deeds, the keeper of his conscience, the courier of his news, that we look for strength and assistance. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed, and no republic can survive. And so it is to the printing press, to the recorder of man's deeds, the keeper of his conscience, the courier of his news, that we look for strength and assistance. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed, and no republic can survive.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I tell you what, and it get hot, I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. Kids jumping on my lap. Kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
The keeper of his conscience, the courier of his news, that we look for strength and assistance. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed, and no republic can survive. And so it is to the printing press.
All right. I was trying to get the live chat going, which I just did.
What is up, y'all?
Real or bad lip reading? No, that's real.
How we
That
doing, Patriots?
video is real of Joe Biden. It is not
It's
made
as real
up.
as it gets.
Yes. Trusted.
He wasn't just saying about his legs and his hair and liking children to sit on his lap. That was real. I believe
And
Mike
scary.
just slowed it down for you
Is
to
he-
really get the effect of what he was trying to say there.
is he running for presidency or pedo of the year? I mean, what the heck is
It's
going
hard
on?
at this point in time.
Ugh. Yeah, very odd
terrible.
indeed.
Terrible
what did you guys
touching.
think?
Terrible touching.
Yeah. Well, it seemed like those kids were a little shocked even in the background. I don't know what to really think
yeah.
about.
I
I love
just
to
don't-
get to sit on my lap.
The stuff is shocking, and none of the other adults standing around there are looking like the kids and like, are you serious? This guy is saying these crazy things.
He called
Really?
them
His
roaches.
hair and the kids on laps and on all the kids who don't have all the propaganda and all the brainwashing. They're looking at him like, this guy is crazy. I ain't sitting in his lap.
By the way, odd indeed. That caught my attention earlier this afternoon, and I was like, unbelievable what I'm hearing here. And same thing, I wanted to check it out as well to make sure what I was seeing was actual of fact and not
Yeah,
some
it was
edited
as well.
sly editing. No, and it's buzzing on several news articles. Ooh, thanks for the super chat. We had Jarhead Stockton, one of our old school mods, back with us.
All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, Stockton.
He's out in old
California.
California out there. On the,
He's holding down Northern, I believe. So the
battlefront.
Too bad. Not.
This
Yeah,
dude,
the battlefront. It is a battlefront.
we got a jacked up. Bless you and thank you all for the hard work you do, just so we can all be informed. Been awake for many years. Glad to see the rest of the people waking up. Go Army. Yes. Thank you for being with us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting
Go
comments
all
down here
branches.
saying, yeah, a lot of other channels had it as well with the Biden thing coming out and saying all this stuff. This isn't just like, this is huge stuff, and you don't see it for what it is. You got issues.
Yes.
I
That
would
is.
say.
I
would
need more
say-
proof. It's like,
God, yeah.
well, I mean,
Okay.
I get it. Photos can be doctored and videos can be edited. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
they're
on
live
that.
editing, but it's just, this is a reoccurring theme that we keep seeing with a lot of these people about they like children sitting on their laps. And not so much in those words,
know
but they
it.
like that behavior. So,
Yeah, I don't condone it. I don't know about the rest of you. I know
Yeah, I
the
do
board
not
up here. I
condone
know
it.
you
I
guys
think
don't. I'm
they,
saying about the rest of these.
oh, yeah.
Thank you, Jack.
You know my castration policy when it comes to pedophilia. By a rusty knife
Quite
while
true.
hanging from their neck.
This is what they.
Quite true.
Let me see here. Message chat. All right. So
By the way, awesome to all the mods holding it down. All you Patriots here, awesome sticking with Mike Woodman and myself on this little Sunday Smackdown, if you will.
little Hour of the truth. Let's put it that way. But no, we wanted to touch base. We weren't going to talk about. We could talk about Joe Biden all hour, but I definitely don't want to have. I don't have nice things to say. Woodman, what about the what about the Patriot Fest? What do we know? I know we got some people coming.
Well, not a whole lot yet. I mean, it's way too early to understand that. But
I'm happy with if it was just a
We're
small
on
good
board.
group of
We're,
20 or 30. I think we're already past
yeah,
that.
right. Yeah, we're way past that. No, we're just kind of, it's going to happen no matter what. We just kind of have to understand, your approximate volume of flow of people. It'll come in time. That's all. We're patiently waiting. It's going to happen no matter what.
Well, yeah, the event happens.
Yeah. But it ought to be a real nice get together, actually, because it's going to be the first time we all get a chance to meet each other. That's going to be kind of nice.
So I would like to
think,
say here, why I talked to Ben, I think it was yesterday or the day before, or whatever, but we were going over numbers. I believe it was yesterday because I haven't got an email. Here it is, December 1st, and the last email I got was November 30th. So I can pretty much surely say I've gotten 30 emails so far. Not all of them saying they're coming, but a few interested. Send me more info as you guys get it. So again, just while you guys are here, I'd like to put out in the next month or so, we're pushing by sometime in January to have like the digital flyer done, I'd imagine. We're not in a rush either. We're so ahead of the game. This is awesome. And that's what we're all also trying to do, is stay ahead of the game. So the whole list, again, is just to let us know how much food to prepare, what to prepare for. This first annual for us, I guess we can't call it an annual till after we have one, but our first event, the Patriot Fest.
Well, we can call it annual. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's because it's going to be.
Use that, yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So if you can make it, come. It's a free event. Other than if you're wanting to eat, there's a beer garden. There's going to be drinks, food, water, all that camping, all free. You can actually even bring your own cooler, according to Wally. If you're camping out and going to be on the grounds and whatnot. Location and date for the event. Yep. Look at that right below us. Location is going to be in Bristol, Indiana. American Legion Post 143. That's 905 Maple Street, Bristol, Indiana, 46507.
This is the email that you want to be emailing people. I'm going to blast it. Next, I'm going to blast
right below
all
us
the
right
address.
Now. There it is again. There's the email.
Right there. That's the
Perfect.
email. So,
Perfect. Patriots Fest 2020. If you want more information, or you're going to be coming,
you need to email that. That's what you need to email. You want the location, all the good information. That is what you need to email. We'll be putting together a bunch of information and be passing it off to you.
There it is.
Greg, calm down and text me during the show, brother. If you need to talk to me, put it through the chat below, and you know you're listening. So, yes, we blast it out there so everybody sees it, and there's no issue.
Trigger Taylor, Michigan. Yes, that would be helpful. That just helps us prepare a little better, folks. We got a nice little group in the room just joining. You haven't missed much. We kind of cut in with the creepy Joe Biden video, talking to some kids at a pool about his lap and his legs and sun and hair. I don't know. It was weird.
Oh God, that was terrible.
Where in Michigan? No, it's actually in Indiana. It's the event's in Indiana for the Patriot Fest, folks. Indiana, just over the border of Michigan. We're right there.
Here.
Yep, right in the middle of the state. Top middle of the state. Can't miss it.
Let me see here.
Anyway, we have our outlets for our food supply and whatever we need to have on hand, water, food, pop. We've already got that on hold, so we're just waiting for a number. We're good on our end. Of course, like I said, too, though, it's going to come off anyway, no matter what. But, we're all good on our end, so it's up to us. It's going to be a great I'd love to meet these people. I'm sure you guys have too. You just been
Yeah.
waiting a long time.
Well, like you would say,
We,
Woodman, this event's been going on. This is going to be the 9th annual flag retirement ceremony. So this has been going on. The ride's going to be
well, no,
going on.
this is the 9th annual ride.
Ride.
The flag burning ceremony has been going on for a long time. So
I believe this
they
is the
just
9th year.
incorporated a ride. Yeah,
No, I
the
guess
9th
it's-
year for the ride.
For the ride. The flag
ride,
thing's been
okay.
going on maybe
Yeah.
20 or 30. They've been doing it for a long time, I guess.
Yeah.
And so
they've been doing
they
that for a long
blended
time,
the
yeah.
flag, and like Woodman said, we burn the flags. This is the proper government protocol for a civilian group like the American Legion, BFW, how to properly retire these flags. There's also a 21 gun salute. I mean, we've been involved in the military ones are a little bit more, in depth because it's
a little
normally one
different,
flag.
yeah.
Well, it's typically one flag from the base or something. It's not 1,500.
And it is a military is
collected.
different than your civilian retirement.
Yes,
as well.
yes.
I mean, there are
Right.
different things.
A couple of similar things, but lots
Right.
of different things. A little bit more in depth, and they make a little bit more of a thing out of it on the bases. I always took it to be. So, moving forward from that, again, there's more information to come, folks. August of 2020, we'll probably hit it again at the end of this, but I wanted to take it to Ben and Woodman here and all of you guys listening in. This is something I was listening to and looking into a little bit, but anytime, what would you say if another country or something had killed 100,000 Americans? Wouldn't you say we normally take it to war or do something in retaliation to stop that or look into it? I mean, in any other point of history, we I mean, sometimes if you have like a group of 30 or something that hostily get taken. So that would be the same with these the Mexican cartel have killed over 100,000 a year. And here's Trump talking about, designating them a terrorist organization, and the president of Mexico's like, no. I don't know if that scares him, as is like they're, I don't know if it hurts him financially or if they're tied in, or if he doesn't like the idea because then it makes his country become able to be invaded because you have terrorists living within your boundaries, and we're going to come hunt
You're
them
harboring
down.
a terrorist. Yep.
Yeah. Does that give the initiation for the U.S. forces to use drones in Mexico and hunt these people down like we do in Afghanistan or, Iraq and all these other places? So I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on that? And the number, again, I was listening to Trump earlier, and I think it's 100K a year that this has been going times 10 years. Is it 1 million, or is it just recently? We've heard about these for a long time, the cartels and the, whatever's happening at the borders and things in that nature. But that's the numbers they're pumping out, and I was pretty shocked with that.
They've been those cartels are very twisted people. They kill families. They do all kinds of stuff. Now we've known this for a long time, but it's hard for us to. Now we can't infiltrate a different country to fight that. I don't know how we'd pull that
Haven't we
off.
done that with the CIA though in other countries and infiltrate their countries?
yeah.
So
I know, but I mean, you're talking about beyond CIA. I'm sure we're already entwined with that anyhow, But cartels, they control a lot of what's going on in that whole country. So I don't know. Ben did say, CIA, yeah, they're involved.
Oh, we got all kinds of movies and histories and stuff about the CIA in the 80s and infiltrating Pablo or all of those people. But how come like the Mexican cartel has been able to thrive and survive and not be messed with and infiltrated and taken down and send a few, like, Ben had recommended, or, how do we know that we probably already have some U.S. intel people or whoever does the undercover stuff over there right now?
The
We got
fact
guys,
that there are
we got
still-
guys embedded in there. You can't let Trump do this. He's going to ruin our toppling them down. We've had guys embedded there for 30 years.
Right.
yeah, we can have
30
special
years,
operators.
but they haven't taken them down yet.
Well,
This is
mean,
what I'm
it's
talking
just
about.
logical.
Well,
I mean-
you know, once we label them terrorists, we can use our special forces or just general military, but it can be probably notched pretty quick. This is what we've seen with ISIS, not not being taken out. It was supposed to be this, you know, they're
Slow
getting bigger.
roll. We needed a boogeyman over there.
20
well, I
years.
mean, you figure if we can do our
Boogeyman.
operators thousands of miles over the sea, we can do operators just south of our border. I mean, these cartels, the fact that they've been operating for generations after generations, show you that they've flooded the American market. I mean, in the 80s and the 70s, 80s, and 90s, the whole cocaine thing. Now we all laugh about, oh yeah, the CIA, I mean, all this kind of stuff. It's like this was happening big time. Yet we know that this has all of a sudden stopped. They use it as the cartels are like the middlemen between, you know, drugs, human trafficking. What do you need? You know, guns, all kinds of stuff. Where did what is it? Over 50 or 100,000 firearms on the Fast and Furious got lost on tracking in Obama's time frame, and that all got popped up in the cartels. You know, it's interesting. We were fighting the Taliban, but we set them up to kick the Shah out of Iraq and Israel and that whole Palestine area. And before that, we set the Shah up to kick the Russians out. So,
I think it
we've
was.
been doing this for
I
a
think
long
under
time.
Hillary and Obama, they killed more elected
Or the
officials
Hezbollah,
around the
one of
world,
the two, they were-
around the world than any other administration combined. I mean, as her as the head of the State Department, Obama, they were doing all these crazy things, getting rid of elected officials. You know, whether or not. Real quick, I got to do it here.
And
I see American
they
Joe.
wanted our southern border nice
I can't
and soft.
seem to read his
American
comment.
Joe.
Well, we got some super chats here, so I want to give a Peg, thank you, Jarhead, Jacked Up, Rhonda Miller, Love in Texas, Dale Bershear, and American Joe. And for some reason, I can't scroll down. Look, YouTube's all jacked here. It won't let me see his comment, which is odd. But thank you guys. Yeah, they're going down to the border. I mean, we're getting reports down there. I don't know what to believe anymore. Again, I heard Trump today saying we're building the Army Corps of Engineers. He brought it up right out of his own mouth of the Corps of Engineers are doing it. He delegated the authority over that way. So, what's happening? I don't know.
We definitely see a military hand coming out of the shadows a lot more now than it was ever before. We have over 17 intelligence agencies, and only maybe a third of them are actually connected to a military. You can't have an intelligence agency under the umbrella of a ubiquitous government. They have to be under a department. The State Department of, so it's like, and you have a lot of these other intelligence agencies. And so a lot of what we believe is coming through is a military intelligence. And that's not everything from Army, Special Operations Intelligence, Naval Command. I mean, this is coming from, the Marines, long range reconnaissance patrol units. I mean, we're talking all these other things. And so we know that our government, our international, or our intelligence agencies and our military can operate freely whenever we want on any other soil other than America, other than domestically. So we've already deemed the southern border a national emergency, not only on the amount of deaths and human trafficking. So now our president, which sits at the the executive level, has already written that we already know it's coming
about
on
making
there.
a
So
war on something, what that does. War on drugs, war on homelessness, war on,
war on human trafficking, whatever.
It annihilates like certain rights. The president as well. Like, so we've heard, how does military intelligence take over legitimately all over all of the other 17 or 16 branches or intelligence? Well, we know a military makes up quite a few of them. You got like the Army has one, the Navy has one. So, how do you enact, military intel takeover of all other 3-letter agencies? Well, I think once you find that they've been corrupt, well, how do you prove they're corrupt? I don't know. And the heads of each agency are fired or removed. I don't know.
Might give you a clue.
Well, there's a lot of it right in our face, but a lot of it isn't discussed. I mean, but it's in our face.
Right.
It's right here. You just got to know. And like me and Ben, we've been shocked as like things haven't hit. And then we've dug and researched, and we're like, oh my gosh, we found out little clauses of, the president elevates in elevated mode. I don't know. At this point, it's like with everything going on and you see this coup, it's almost like, and then you see like they slam them for putting things on secret servers, and then the justification that comes out, and then everyone gets quiet is, well, there was a leak every day his first year in office. Well, anyway, that's bullcrap secrecy. And it's like, but you guys, what's bullcrap or leaks and things that you guys are running with. And that's a bullcrap as well. Diana M.
And you
Ward,
think about
thank
it,
you.
like
New
a lot
member,
of these...
new member. Ding, 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 ding. New member.
Tier
Thank
one.
you.
All right.
Well, think about this as well, is military operations just can't be willy-nilly. There's a chain of command. Not only that, there's multiple weights and balances and checks and safety precautions. Yes. That's why a lot of these agencies, like the ABC agencies, that do not fall under our military umbrella, and they fall under the other category, and we know what those agencies are. Those agencies don't really have a chain of command or a way for we, the people. See, the military, as it's set up right now in 2019, the military still is adherence to the president, which is adherence to we, the people. So whatever military they collect, it isn't just some, it's a good soldier collecting. There's a chain of command. There's a custody of information all the way through. When you have like these other ABCs agencies, we're already seeing low people on totem pole jumping the totem pole and going to the director, and then the director coming down to these guys, and there's no sense of control or flow of information, record keeping of chain of command. It's not like, and then that's why I believe that the military is slowly taking things over. And I think we, like you said, Mike, firing the heads of all these people. We don't fire the heads of military agencies. That's court-martialed, and you go to you don't go to Gitmo. You go to Fort Lost in the Woods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know it.
Well, and that's a good point, because it's
no
like,
guidelines.
Well, they don't have to. It just seems like we're at this point where you're seeing this corruption exists. You're seeing the fake news, but yet when there's like a threat. It's all justified. Trump's saying this is a terrorist group coming. No, it's a caravan. You got like a guy from CNN, an anchor that's not doing his job, and you're supposed to listen to him over. And he's the one saying, what does he know? Trump doesn't know anything. And, he goes down to the border to whatever spot he chooses. And look, I don't see anything down here. Pans over, and it's like ridiculous.
As he's sitting up against the wall.
But what does Trump know? He don't have access. I got leaks, or I got good leakers giving me intel. I don't know, but at the same time, these people are screaming about something Trump's doing illegally. They're reading a leak from that morning that undermines the country, and they don't care to get to the bottom of that leaker, or that this is a crime. And I can understand some good info once in a while getting dropped by a whistleblower or something. You need that. And if there's abuses of system, I'm all for that. I want the checks and balances, the waste, fraud, and abuse brought to the light. We don't need to be paying $1,800 for toilet seats and
$20 million gold hammer.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, all right. I don't know. What else? What's going on? What did you guys see all weekend? How was your time with family and whatnot? Woodman, did you have a good time? You went down to the Legion, right, or something on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I went down there early to help prep food. I was there. They're going like, well, go back out there and wait. And so I went back out on the other side and waited for a while. And then Joni comes over. No, it was Carol. Yeah, Woodman, we needed help cut some of these turkeys up. So I walked over there, and there's like 4 or 5 guys whacking and hacking these things.
Would you guys have to catch them and cut the heads off, or what?
Yeah, right. Anyway, so I was going, well, I come over to help carve. Anyway, so that, I helped, but I didn't really help, I guess. I helped, but I didn't. Then I got home, and man, Mr. L and his girlfriend had a spread that would have fed a platoon, and there's going to be 3 of us. Are you kidding me? there's still stuff out there in the fridge. Oh God,
That guy
I had a
said
great time.
$100 for
I had
a night vision flashlight, which is a flashlight with a red piece of plastic on the front of it.
Yep. That was funny.
We had the ones that unscrewed. It gave you a green piece up there, red, blue. Had like 4 or 5 filters. That was probably $120,
Yeah.
sir.
That's military grade, real good, high grade plastic red filter there. That's real light discretion there, soldier.
So it sounds like you had a really
that's
good
fun.
time, Woodman. So that's
Oh,
good.
fantastic! Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of football. A lot of football.
Foosball. Nice.
Yeah. A relaxing weekend actually. And yourself, Ben? You and Ben?
Mine was
Oh,
decent.
just relax, like you said, man. Just relaxing. Good time. I actually did a lot of work. Let's see here, down the tree, bucked it up, did a bunch of work. It was time to put the nose to the grindstone. So it was awesome.
Nice.
Got the boys back a little bit early, hanging out. So yeah, great time.
Back to the normal
right, good deal.
routines this
Normal
week.
routines, the family and school and that kind of stuff coming up. So it's a good time had by all.
Again,
All right.
I just to let everyone know, this last week or so, or the last couple weeks, me, Ben, Woodman, we all met at the Legion early morning, just for about an hour. Nothing too major. Some of you know about that, but we were just doing our tests. We got to do tests, so we're running some live feed tests on the other backup channel, Patriot Hour 2.0. And we were going to run some more tests, and we ran into an issue that we got to kind of overcome, which is remote access, same network type stuff. We got to figure out some stuff. So hope to get through that in the next couple weeks, just so we're all ready by August 2020. Like Ben said, we want to be prepared, planned, that favors last minute, issues. We don't. We got next weekend's a whole
Preparation
event.
favors
and,
victory.
There you go. We got it 2 days before the event, and let's try everything. Yeah, we'd already.
By the way, thanks for the new member, Fawn Lee. You're awesome. We appreciate it. Like we said, we like our members because there's that gives us more legal standings with YouTube. Versus we love our subscribers as well. You guys are awesome. Well, you guys are awesome. But when you become a member, you're a little bit more vetted. We know you're not a bot, a robot, or a callback. You're a real person. And you definitely, like I said, you give us more legal standings with YouTube and those, because it's coming down. What is it, here the 9th, 10th, when all that thing really starts to hit well. So we're just trying to get ready for everything.
There's this date of December 10th, and we're trying to have everyone be a member by then, if possible.
Because then we would have an actual leg to stand on of sorts to YouTube if they shut us down.
Yeah, no. Exactly. That's exactly my take. So welcome aboard, and there will be some special behind-the-scenes stuff for members. There'll never be information held like what, talking about, these candidates or any of the information.
No, of course not.
That's always meant to be free, right? That's how I feel. And I know a lot of you guys do as well. So there'll never be like, so clue number 7 to all this is, all right, we're done. We're going to take it to the member show. No, never be any lock and key. But you might see some cool behind the scenes stuff, or just some stuff that's put out. And if not only to you, sometimes it'll be first to you. Maybe a half hour, you watch it and you got to see it first, and then boom, I'm going to release it to the general, channel. But
Right.
Or just all kinds of fun stuff that doesn't really do much to anything other than just have fun or something like that. It's always, you becoming a member, it really shows that, hey, maybe you want some background stuff or whatnot. But
real quick, why don't you give a rundown, Ben, of just in a nutshell, a minute or two of the event. Again, the date, time, where it's at, what we plan on doing Friday night. What's going on Friday night, because normally there's not, with everything like you said, Woodman, however many retirements this is, conjoined with the 9th annual ride, an event basically where they've kind of been working together now. But typically Friday nights, like we just saw this last year, nothing. We were out there playing some bocce for a little bit and having a few drinks.
yeah, last And fluid pour art by Greg. He brought his family out, and they got to enjoy the time with us and the retirement ceremony and the ride and whatnot. So normally Friday, the riders, because the riders like us here, the Patriot, they team up with the Legion at their flag retirement. And so they usually have something cooking. They may roast something overnight. And so usually Friday night, people just kind of hang out there and get their whatever, hang out. And there's nothing really going on. That's why the Patriot Hour and us guys here, we are going to be claiming Friday night as our night to not only do our own drawings, giveaways, we're going to be doing a live show that night. We're going to be having a band going on that night. We're really excited when the mods come there. If mods do make it out, will be some fun interviews to be able to take some stuff around and talk to the people in the crowd. We'll be giving to that will be our step up for vets for the American Legion Post 143, who we're working with this year on Friday. And then Saturday, we also have another foundation to work on with the riders. So Friday is going to be our kind of Patriot Hour time to shine, meet individuals. Mike's talked about, Woodman said it before, there's going to be, primitive style camping. There is a lot of space for you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. And like Woodman said, we'll just meet you guys. Saturday, they're going to be having the actual ceremony. I believe they do the ride first. I think they do the ceremony. Then they do the ride, which is ceremony.
Sometimes.
And it changes sometimes. Basically, the riders, us here at the Patriot Hour, it's all for the flag retirement. That is the culmination. That's what we're all here for. And so we usually have on Saturday is the event of the flag retirement. After that, there's going to be the Patriot riders are going to do, I believe, it's a 60-mile ride. They ride out to another Legion, have a beer, hang out, have a Coca-Cola, whatever, and come on back. And then water, and then what they've been cooking
everyone's
all
involved
last
in
night,
that.
the night before.
If you I got something on there. If you want to if you're coming down and you want to be in the ride, if you're bringing your motorcycle, great. If not, you can actually be in a car as well. You kind of go you still pay a little fee and you're in the ride, so
And we'll probably I'd love to do that as well. So anybody who's coming out, man, I'm telling you, it's going to be a good old time. So Friday is our Patriot Hour time to shine. There's going to be a band,
live show. Like
I said, there's going to be auctions, giveaways. There's going to be all kinds of stuff happening. Saturday, you're talking awesome flag retirement. We're talking it's a 7-gun, 3-volley salute. Basically it's a 21-gun salute. We do it with 7 people. They do 3 times. You do the math. You understand it. We watch the flags retire. And it's a civilian ceremony that's hosted by a paramilitary organization. This isn't a military flag retirement. This is an American Legion flag retirement ceremony. After that's going to be an awesome ride. Come back. I mean, you guys, bouncy house. We're going to have all kinds of stuff for the children. Plenty of food. Another band's going to be playing on Saturday that the Legion, the riders will be getting, and that come there a lot. It is, man. It is such a fun time. You meet all kinds of people. I mean, I wouldn't have known who Woodman was if I didn't go down to the Legion and have a couple of beers years ago. Mike took me out there. I'm like, you're Woodman? No, Woodsman? No, Woodman. I'm like, all right, what's up, dude? It took me a while, too.
Wood grain.
Yeah,
wood shine.
Yeah, so
wood shine.
Yeah, I'm a different kind of character. Beard man. I agree.
Yeah. No, but
I know a lot about security, so they keep me hanging around. So that's all I get. I know a lot about security. That's why they keep me hanging around. I'm the old guy. They've been very patient with me, by the way.
Yeah. Well, that's the beauty of it. It doesn't matter if you're a small child or you're in a wheelchair. You can come on out to the Patriot Fest where I'm blasting with the information. Grillin's putting the same information out. You're awesome. This is a free event, you guys. There's no ticket sales. Fridays for free entertainment. We're talking if you can get there. The camping is first come first serve. A lot of this is first come first serve, you guys.
And it's
so if
free.
you
It's a
don't
free
email us,
event.
It's all free, yeah.
You can spend your cash on, like, there's a drawing on Friday night. Those are like dollar tickets to get in, dollar beers out of the keg for the whole Saturday. I mean, everything's cheap, and food, eating, you can get in on that. But anyway,
The actual event is free and
yes,
open to
it's
the
a
public.
free
Come one,
event.
come all.
Come one, come all. Because where we go one, we
Where
go all.
we go all.
I have a really quick thing here. Let me read this. This is interesting. And do I not have a desktop capture up? Where is it at?
It's going to be a great time. I know that. It always is.
Oh yeah, we're always.
It's a very serious thing for our post and all of our veterans.
I've had what
like
other
have been here.
legion? What other legion is involved in the ride? We actually have a lot of legions. And we have the Marine riders. We have other legions
our
and their
own
riders.
legion has an ALR group.
Yes.
So we have the
ALR,
American
yep.
Legion riders. So this post has auxiliary legionnaires, and then the SAL, Sons of American Legion, and then you have the ALR group, which is made up of the other three. Typically, the people in the ALR are one of the other three. They're out of the other three groups. So that's how that
there's
works.
all kinds of people coming out. Like we said, you don't have to be a part of that. If you want to be a part of the ride, you pay a small fee to be in the ride. I think we'll try to get some type of a vehicle in the ride with maybe a little camera going, so you guys can see along with the ride while we're out there. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, I do know that we have a lot of other in the area, other ALR riders coming in to join in also.
Oh yeah, I mean,
not just ours.
No.
We have like four or five posts.
kind of
in the
local legions
area
within
to
the
join
hour
in
or so
too,
round. Yeah, no, but it's our legion doing it. It's our
it's a
legion
big
doing
ride.
it, but any legion member
Yeah.
can come. Like I thought,
Oh yeah.
Watchful Warrior, he had sent me. We were talking a little bit, and he was going to be coming. I don't know if that's still the case, but he his legion, he's a member there, so now he's going to be extra welcome at ours with some of the benefits of having a membership already, and you can do some more things than what you normally can't. So real quick, breaking news: White House won't take part in the first House Judiciary impeachment. Trump, no lawyers, none of that. In this first part, that's going to be coming up. Secondly, this is kind of crazy here.
Why?
Epstein tapes have surfaced. Well, this bizarre hacker. So this it takes a bizarre turn after this mysterious hacker emerges, and I can't really turn that up any bigger. So let me see here. How did I even do that? Because I brought that in.
Should say shortly after the alleged Epstein's death in a Manhattan detention facility.
Yeah, shortly after Jeffrey Epstein's supposed August death in a Manhattan detention facility, a shadowy figure claiming to have set up an encrypted server for the convicted sex offender dude told several attorneys in the New York Times that he had a vast archive of incriminating evidence against the powerful men stored on an overseas server, including several years worth of the financiers' communications and the financial records, which allegedly show he had vast amounts of Bitcoin and cash in the Middle East and Bangkok, and hundreds of millions of dollars worth of gold, silver, and diamonds. Going by the pseudonym Patrick Kessler, self-described hacker, said he had thousands of hours of footage from hidden cameras from Epstein's multi-properties, which included former Israel Prime Minister Awad Barak, lawyer Alan Dershowitz, and Prince Andrew, along with 3 billionaires and prominent CEO, according to the Times. It has been long speculated that Epstein recorded high-profile guests as part of an international blackmail operation. Armed with nothing more than blurry photos of what he claimed were high-profile individuals compromising situations, Kessler approached lawyers representing several Epstein's accusers, John Pottinger and David Boyce, the former of whom suggested that the billionaire Sheldon Adelson, an ally of Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, might pay for the alleged
Netanyahu.
work. Wow. Alleged footage of Barack might pay for alleged. Woof. Well, there you go. A little bit of breaking hacker news.
Wowzer.
I believe
we
every
had
bit
one
of it.
over that. Oh yeah, we
all.
went over that a while ago, talking that Epstein seemed like the handler and the middleman to procure blackmail evidence, so his handlers can use it against those people that he had. Like, you know, we told him, like, you know, the whole island's wired, his other multiple properties, his servers, that they're overseas somewhere. Really? Maybe was it where old Durham's at?
Yeah.
Those
See?
Yeah.
See? Oh, this is awesome, guys. We have 500. We had about a peak, almost 600 in the room this evening. What a great little kind of last minute, you know, on the fly live show we put together. We're here at about the 45-minute mark. I said that's about what we'd go, 45 minutes maybe, you know, but we can do let's do a shout out in the live chat.
Oh yeah, John Hook, what's up? Robert Workman, Fawn Lee Green.
Where are you guys all
Sadie
coming from?
Klingon the house.
Let's
where
get
you guys
the,
coming from? We see you guys coming from
everyone
everywhere.
put your-
Kentucky Patriot, Semper Fi, brother.
Yes. Put where you're from. Give a shout out. Yeah.
Thumper Rose, Sir Frankie, Zeke, Rebecca Treadwell,
Himself at this
Sadie,
point. Zeke.
King of the House, Ben
Sir
Benny.
Frankie. They're a little bit delayed here. We should be getting
No worries.
a little catch up here.
Wanda Thompson, Robert Willis,
Who is Schiff buying
Lazar
time for?
Troll.
Joe Biden
Yeah,
loves
it was-
cockroaches.
Louisiana.
Upstate New York. Phoenix, Arizona.
Georgia.
Hello from Southwest Florida.
Paris, Texas.
British Columbia, BC.
BC.
Hello, Michael Ben Woodman, West Texas or Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Here in Tucson, Woodstock, Georgia,
Georgia.
Ohio,
Del
Ohio.
Bristol, North Dakota.
California.
from NOLA, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Illinois,
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
Oh yeah.
Chat is flying. Everyone's jumping in here. I love it.
Oh,
Illinois. We'll see what we
The
can.
Z
Inner
Ranch
Lake
in
in New York.
Mexico.
Grilling. Chat is flying. Peyton, Colorado.
Elkhart, Indiana.
Dang.
Got
We all
Michigan.
Goodwell,
Massachusetts,
Michigan.
Indiana.
Oh,
Alabama.
yeah.
Redmond. I didn't see it pop that quick. You guys want info on
New York.
caravans?
It's all good.
Extreme.
Extreme,
Northeast Georgia.
Northeast Georgia.
Colorado.
Oklahoma.
New Mexico.
USMC, Tennessee,
Oregon.
and the house.
Iowa.
Colorado, Iowa.
Massachusetts.
Detroit.
Mooresville, Indiana. Tempe, Arizona.
Michigan deplorable here. Oh, Fannie Wood.
Phoenix.
Alabama, Oregon.
Michigan.
Jesse James, it's okay. Never in the military.
Alabama.
We it's all right.
Michigan
You're here.
deplorable here. A Michigan
Iowa.
deplorable.
We love deplorables.
Love you, Patriot.
MJ's in
Walmart.
Perth, which is
Alabama.
Western Australia.
Well, Woodman's
It's
a,
awesome. Way out
Woodman's
there,
a
man.
bell ringing, tree hugging, deplorable, nasty, Moorhead, upstate, backwoods,
Doggone it, you
Oklahoma.
You weren't supposed to tell anybody, doggone it now.
Utah. Oh,
Cats out of the bag.
LA. Minnesota.
L.A.,
Tennessee.
Minnesota, Utah. I saw Utah. Do you know John? Who's
Los
John Durham?
Angeles.
Yeah. Florida. Savannah, Georgia. Midville,
Orlando.
Utah.
Orlando.
Private
York.
Idaho.
17 Rocks.
You guys are awesome, man.
California.
We're getting everybody.
Texas.
Oh,
Georgia.
yeah. Phone
Florida.
five.
Utah.
Thank you,
Idaho.
Gary
Colorado.
Warner. Gary Warner. Colorado, Private Idaho. That private stock.
Nevada.
Midvale, Utah.
You guys are coming in from all over, man.
Colorado, yet
Fantastic.
again.
Canada. So, I mean,
Ohio
it's like
Valley
we get-
Bros. Nice.
Worldwide.
Be
Worldwide.
more. Be more. Be more specific.
Okay.
Sheridan, West Texas,
What's
Bakersfield,
up?
California.
Wisconsin Patriots. Bidwell, Ohio.
Again, I want to encourage everybody here to take a minute, take a look at the join. If you are want to be instead of just subscribing, you could hit the join and be an actual member. And we know that you are part of the team. I'm just joking. It's just a way to support what we're doing here, to see what we can really do and where we want to take this. Chi-Town in the house, I see. Show the list. The
Chi-Town.
Epstein Island. Can't show that list yet. We got to verify.
Hot
Verify.
Migma
Verify.
wants to marry Woodman over here. That's where we're trying to give a shout out where you're
Oh,
from. It's like,
boy.
Woodman, marry me.
There you go. Hot Migma.
Boy,
There you
There
go.
you
Oh,
go.
boy.
Woodman's looking to get hitched at the Patriot Fest. Put it on your list.
Patriot Fest will provide.
Patriot Fest will
Well,
provide
yeah,
a Woodman a wife that he can
all right.
ride.
Oh God. God. That's, all right.
The Patriot Fest
Oh.
will provide. Woodman gets a wife that she can ride.
That's
Oh, Mike, you're gonna get some
Oh, yeah.
bad mail on that one.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So yeah, again, if you got anything
Raggedy
to send,
Man says Bolshevik, California. That's true. You got a lot of Bolsheviks down there. Little small hat Bolsheviks, really.
Bolshevik, California, Bolshevik.
Really high in the whole
Michael sending card to the PO
socialisms.
box. Thank you, yes, John Berlin and Jeff. Thank you
Those
guys so much. I'll keep an eye out.
kakalaki.
I have not been down to the
I
PO
like
box
that. Doing the
in a
same
few
thing,
days.
grilling, just kind of every once in a while throwing it out there, trying to keep it out. Look, I'll help you out too, because I copied from yours,
Bad,
brother.
Mike. Bad. Watch out, Woodman. Watch out, Woodman. Here she comes. Oh, here she comes.
She's gonna
She's a
eat you
man
up. She's a
eater.
woodman eater.
She only comes out at night.
Yeah. Okay.
Boys will be boys. Thank you. You guys understand. Just trying to have a couple laughs here at the end of a long, gruesome week of research. I mean, just looking into
Yeah.
Biden alone disturbs me.
Oh
wanna
man,
hear
the
who
leg
leads
thing.
leg hairs.
Come on.
Oh my
Leg
god!
hairs and lap
Come on.
dances and stuff.
When you touch
I love
them,
it
then I
when
can
kids
sit
sit
my
on my
lap.
lap. Yeah. I love it when kids sit on my lap.
Ugh,
I love it. I love
that's
it. Love it.
bad. That is bad.
So
bad,
much for the
bad
3-foot
Biden.
rule.
Bad Biden.
So yeah. So
Oh, he
much for the
definitely, he was a
3-foot
pool
rule.
peer for sure.
I guess Hunter's broke. I guess Hunter's broke. All that 80
What?
or 120,000 a month, 166,000 a month. It didn't last long.
He blew it
Not
on
when you-
booger, sugar, nose candy, and ladies of the night.
Oh,
They probably like the minute like they set him up over there so he knew that he didn't get to keep it all. But when it all first came, he was like, "Oh my gosh!" And then it was pilfer, pilfer, pilfer. Like all the old hand mafia, you know. Like, this is Obama's. This is mine. What did you guys do?
Mine.
We put you over there. You better never bite the hand that feeds you.
you know it.
And he was just left with the what's happening now, basically, to him. The ridicule, a little bit.
Hell, he's got money. Give me a break.
Yeah, no, exactly. He's got to play
No,
broke.
he's broke. Like
This
all
is
these
how they do it.
politicians, when
This is how
got
they all do
office,
it.
All of a sudden, now they're
Trump's
millionaires.
rich.
Like,
I'm broke, and I'm for
Wow.
you. I'm broke, and
yeah,
I'm with you.
yeah.
That's her biggest scam, you know. Hillary acting like she was broke all these years.
Put me in office, and I will fix
Offshore
all that
accounts, yeah.
corruption.
We know he's not broke. He's hiding the money from the.
There's
Hiding the
Panama
money from
Papers
just
that-
two groups. Just two groups. His ex-wife because of the kid thing that he's going through, and then the other group is all of us U.S. citizens.
Yeah. You think that's hard to do?
That's
Come
all.
on now.
Just hiding it from them
Stashed
two
in
groups.
Daddy's
Just two
basement,
groups.
but Dad don't know it.
You know.
He goes into court. Now it says here you admit to hiding it from two groups, Hunter. Who is those two groups? Well, it was my ex-wife. She was coming at me for child support, and then the American public. What?
The public.
The world, man. All right, the world. Yeah. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
get it. The hunter has become the hunted. So we are waiting on this. It's here. We're in the middle of it. Where does it lead? I think back to Joe And so be it if it leads back to old sleepy-eyed lunchbox Joe. He deserves everything coming his way. The guy is losing his mind, by the way. I think that's all. That whole what is it? Common trickery.
Try and plead sanity for treason. I was
Honor,
crazy.
look at the last 6 months of me on the trail, man. I couldn't even hold it
Clearly, I
together.
was losing my mind.
Clearly, I'm fit for
So
your
be it.
nursing home, right? You know.
So be it. He was a Soviet. So be it. Yeah.
Yeah, he just wants to sit in a wheelchair looking out the window, and in the old
There'll be
insane
no rest
asylum.
for Comrade Biden.
I guess. Yeah.
Comrade Biden, time to take your pills.
Time to
Comrade,
take your pills. Yeah. Get on schedule.
Comrade.
I want to play with his. I want to play with his kids first, man.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have the pet rat in his cell.
You know it.
Oh yeah,
He'll have the whole family there.
feeding it
He'll
little.
be selling himself for a piece of cheese for his own rat in the cell. That's how low he will want to go.
Oh God, Ben.
Maybe
Yeah.
feeding it little
Okay.
little things
He had to
smuggled
go-
out from
he
the
had to go
cantina.
Get used. He could get some extra
Damn it, Joe.
contraband for his rat in the cell.
Damn it, Joe! Where'd you get that contraband? You know, his little bunkie. I smuggled it out of the cantina. What's it to you? You know we're not supposed to do
Kind of
that.
has that famunda smell to it. Don't you worry about that.
Don't you worry about where I famunded it. I smuggled it.
Oh God, you guys are right on the never mind.
Well, that's always the case.
Yeah, okay.
In every movie,
From under cheese.
they have a pet rat. It's gonna be no different here.
Well, I'm trying to not say all the hit words that are going to probably cause censorship.
Yeah.
Commissary Pants Low Joe.
That's a little bit of cafeteria low jack right there.
You know it.
They'll have money on the
Now,
books.
we got a lot of members come up, you guys. Gail,
They'll have money
Gail
on the
Harris, I
books.
think, is a member. Gary Werner. Psh, man, you guys are awesome.
Just remember your shower
yeah.
shoes.
Shower shoes.
Always.
Don't drop the soap. Keep the
Dang, we got some new
soap
members
on
here
a rope,
tonight. Gary Harris and Gary Warner. Thank you guys so much. I
oh,
think
yeah.
we've gained 5 members. Peg at the
Wow, that's
beginning.
beautiful, you guys.
Capadonna. Oh gosh. So what do you? Again, if you're a member, I don't know what you guys would like to see for some behind the scenes, or but maybe you guys can get together. I'm going to make a post that only all members should be able to see, and maybe over a week you guys can comment in. I'll get something together here. Give me 24 hours, maybe a week or a month. I don't know, a year. Yeah, no, it's not.
We got a lot
give me
going
couple
on
days.
here. We're trying
Just
to do
give
the
me a
best
day.
we can with you guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. All new members, welcome to the Patriot Hour. All mods, all patriots. Any final words, you guys, that you want to shout out here? We'll probably be back this week throughout. I'm gonna try to do a couple of morning shows this week, maybe even tomorrow morning. Just depends on how I wake up and how I feel. But we'll try to get back to it.
God bless you guys. Keep it up. Hey, there's the Patriot Fest coming up. I'm going to blast it across here so everybody sees it. This is going to be an awesome time, you guys. Every time we come on here, we're always going to blast the Patriot Fest. We're going to keep on doing it until they tell us to stop it and make us go away. So we love you guys and God bless you guys. A lot of fun.
Patriot Fest, Twan. Somewhere here. It's coming.
Yeah,
It's coffee.
There's a coffee.
Poof.
there you go. Got it. Patriot Fest 2020.
Nice.
It's going to be a great time, you know. Let's meet our family face to face, you know.
Oh, it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time.
Be a great time. Be a great time. We're going to have one no matter what happens. We're going to have a great time no matter what happens.
We want you
The
guys to come
bonus-
join us.
Yeah, the bonus is we're going to meet our new family. All these
Yep.
people on the show here, we're going to meet our family face to face. Fantastic. I
This is our
guarantee
first
everyone's
one.
gonna have a great time. No hassles, no nothing like
No
that.
agendas,
No fights, no
a lot of
hassles.
music, a lot of good times,
Nothing
music, a couple of drinks, kicking
camaraderie,
back,
family,
camaraderie,
people.
patriotism,
Yeah.
talking, getting back to the
We
roots of
guarantee
just
that. I
that.
guarantee that.
If it turns
Nothing
out
but-
great and
nothing
you guys
but
have all these
family stuff.
ideas, we'll do something bigger next year with your input. That's what we want.
Right.
We want your guys' input, and we want this to be about you. The one time a year, it's just about all of us patriots. No agendas. No, we got this going on at this time. There are some few planned out things. In the future, we can do more. We got the Boy Scouts of America there. We could do some flat etiquette things to teach other kids. There are kids. This is kid friendly, by the way. If you don't,
Yeah, no, they're
know.
yeah, exactly.
family.
Correct.
So this is all about family. But some people
Correct.
don't, and you can let loose a little more. Just be respectful, and it's a good time. It's great. We'll get more into it as time goes on. Other than that, we'll shut her down. We are at the hour mark now here. Patriots, fellas.
All right.
Airborne.
All right, you guys. We'll see you back here, and all the Patriots watching. We'll see you guys. God bless each and every one of you, and we'll see you back here.
Pray.
God bless you guys.
Pray.
To the recorder of man's deeds, the keeper of his conscience, the courier of his news, that we look for strength and assistance. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed, and no republic can survive.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I tell you what, and it get hot, I got hairy legs that turn, turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. Kids jumping on my lap. Kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.